What's up, home dogs and home slices? Today's video is going to be very different than other videos that I make because I'm talking about YouTube and some changes that are coming to YouTube very shortly, so skip it if you don't care. And I'm not going to be one of those creators who comes on and whines about YouTube's algorithm is screwing me, man. They don't like me anymore. So this change from YouTube affects me and the channel, but it doesn't really matter that much. But what matters is the implication for the future of YouTube. So basically what they're doing is they're taking away my verification and my check mark. But not just that. They're taking away the verification and check mark from basically everyone who has it, unless you meet their new criteria. Now, if you don't know, that verification check mark basically means you've reached 100,000 subscribers and you haven't seriously violated YouTube's terms of service. So a lot of people have them. Basically anyone who has over 100,000 subscribers has them. But I got an email today. I'm recording this on Friday what's today? It's Thursday. Thursday the 19th. I got this email that says, we're taking away your verification. You don't qualify anymore. But here are the new requirements for getting verified. Listen closely. Listen to how specific this is. You've built a large audience and community on YouTube. What does that even mean? People with over 1 million subscribers are getting their verification taken away. So clearly this doesn't mean anything. You're widely recognized outside of YouTube and have a strong presence online. The thing is, even the big YouTubers who lots of people know aren't really known outside of YouTube. So like Casey Neistat, I bet half of you watching this don't even know who that is. Is he gonna get his verification taken away? Or have a channel name that could be confused with other channels on YouTube? That makes sense. It's like you don't want someone making a channel that's called Time Magazine and people are like, oh, this must be Time Magazine. It makes sense. But what does this basically mean? It means YouTube is tipping their hand here, that they really would like to just favor corporations, TV shows, and celebrities, and independent creators such as your boy. And most of the other channels on YouTube worth watching they matter a lot less to YouTube. Maybe the big YouTubers will get it. Maybe Shane Dawson will get verified. But who knows? YouTube does all kinds of wacky stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if, Shane Dawson, PewDiePie, Casey Neistat, and so on get unverified. Because that's the YouTube that we live in. Part of this makes sense because YouTube is like, we realize the check mark might seem like it's a endorsement of content, and we don't want it to seem like that. Because, there are people out there who get the verification check mark who put content out there that is either like edgy or offensive or not the kind of stuff that YouTube wants to act like they're associated with. But here's the weird thing, is that they're acknowledging, oh, subconsciously you all must think that this is like an endorsement. We don't want it to be like that, but we know that that's what you think subconsciously, so we're going to take it away from everyone except the corporations and except the celebrities. It's a weird double speak. It's a weird way of acknowledging we don't want it to seem like an endorsement, and we think you think it is. So now we're only going to give it to people that we want you to think we endorse. Do you follow my logic here? So rest assured, Will Smith will keep his verification. Jimmy Fallon will keep his verification. Stephen Colbert, Jablinski Games, all the Hollywood celebrities and the TV shows, CNN, Fox News, they'll keep their verifications. But your boy Frank James will not. And it doesn't really affect me. It's like my channel grew fine without the verification check mark. It'll be just fine without it. It doesn't affect monetization. It doesn't affect anything really. It was just a bit of swag. It was It was an ego boost to have the check mark. And at least I got it for like a month before they changed the rules on us, before they pulled a Lucy as I'm Charlie Brown going up to kick the football. It's like if Charlie Brown kicked the football, but then Lucy somehow still made him trip and went back in time and made it so he didn't kick the football. Sort of like that. The issue, of course, when you're a creator on YouTube is you have no control over any of this. YouTube is like a benevolent dictator who just runs the site however they want, which is, that's fine. It's their site, you know? And they really only care about making money. And I understand that, because why else would you do it? It's not a charity. And I have no problem with conforming to the family-friendly guidelines and not dropping a swear word in my videos and, you know, not being controversial. I'm fine with that. I'm not complaining. You've got to realize that you get a lot of good stuff out of YouTube as a creator, because there's really nowhere else where you can just post videos, high quality videos, and build an audience for free. But the other side of that is that you have no control, and YouTube can do stuff like this and take away your verification and push other channels instead. And YouTube could decide to just take away your channel for no reason. So you've got to realize that as a creator, that you are like totally out of control with YouTube. You have no say in it. There's no recourse. YouTube doesn't really have customer service. I mean, they sort of do, but they don't really care, because what are you going to do? Go somewhere else? There's nowhere else to go. I mean, there are some other places where you could go, but it's like, really? You're going to go to Dailymotion? No, who uses Dailymotion? The lesson to learn here is don't put all your eggs in one basket. For those youngsters, I know a lot of young people want to be YouTubers. Like, that's their dream, is to be a YouTuber. It's going to the point where perhaps in 10 years, YouTube will just be the place that you go to watch what was Jimmy Kimmel's latest interview, and, you know, what is CNN's coverage of this event, and independent creators will kind of be this freak show on the side, or persona non grata altogether. You just don't know. And so the smarter thing to do, rather than try to make it big on YouTube, is to make a channel that somehow feeds into something else where you have more control. Some kind of business, some kind of thing that you control, and that an outside company can't just decide, yeah, we don't want you anymore. It's just frustrating. Like, as I said, this isn't complaining. Like, it doesn't affect me really to get the check mark taken away. No one really cares. But it's worrying that this is a site-wide thing, and it shows their hand. As I said, it's insidious. They're showing their hand that they don't care about independent creators, or at least they don't care about us as much as they care about celebrities and the media and corporations. YouTube, you're making mistakes. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're like, oh crap, if we don't do this, we're gonna lose a bunch of money. But I don't. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? No one knows anything. That's a great thing to learn. No one knows anything. So anyway, I'm not going to make any more videos about YouTube until they do the next insidious thing. Then I will. And thanks for watching this, if you have stayed with me. And until next time, stay cool and attractive.